Don't attempt to explain away an abusive person's bad behavior. Hi, my name is Dr. Natalie Jones. I'm a licensed psychotherapist, and I help victims of narcissistic abuse heal so that they can find relationships they want and need and deserve. One of the things that I've noticed over the years of working with victims that will often happen is when an abusive person um, is emotionally abusive or verbally abusive or even physically abusive, the victim will feel the need to explain that behavior and sort of rationalize it to themselves. So some common rationalizations may be, oh, they're going through a lot, or they're struggling with depression, or they have a lot on their plate, or I should be more accommodating, and then my partner wouldn't lash out that way, or they've had an abusive childhood, and so on and so on. So, we attempt to recreate the narrative so that we can form the belief in our mind that the abusive person really does care for us, and they don't mean to lash out and be bad towards us. And this creates more harm, and it's also a survival strategy to stay in a relationship that's abusive and harmful long term. And one of the things that I work with my victims to do is to stop filling in the blanks and just focus on the facts of what happened. This person hit me after I told him no, would be an example. Or this person called me stupid after I said that I didn't want to go. So those are the facts. Nowhere in those facts does that offer any explanation of, like, this person has the trauma history and blah 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 blah. And those excuses that we come up with, or that we use to sort of rationalize bad behavior towards us, that may have also come from our abuser themselves whenever they're trying to, get back in our good graces, or, just sort of glaze over problematic behaviors. So just focus on the black and white, the facts of what actually happened. Don't try to rationalize or create narratives around why a person did it, or, what they've been through in their lives. Bad behavior is bad behavior, and that's all you really need to know. Once you focus on just the facts of what actually happened, it'll be much easier to make a decision on what you need to do from there. And the facts are also never pretty, and that's okay that they're never pretty, but at least they're realistic and they keep you grounded. And it's, you can make your decisions based off of factual information. You don't need to try to almost create a good narrative for a person who engages in bad behaviors. And there's many people that do this, and this is not victim blaming. I'm just explaining behaviors that happen. There's many people that do this, and this is a survival mechanism. It's a coping mechanism that we use to try to stay in long-term relationships with bad people who continuously harm us over and over again.